It's been 3 very long years. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. Ayo, it's Retro. Welcome to another video. Nightwing number 119. Brand new run. Dan Waters, Dexter Soy, taking on the Boy Wonder. Y'all, I am so excited. I am so happy. I am so relieved. So relieved. Nightwing is my favorite superhero of all time. Like, I literally have... I went to MomoCon and I bought this. This was the first thing I saw. And I wanted to buy this. Literally, like, I've been waiting so long for another writer to take on this title. Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo's run just did not do it for me. I have a full article, a full essay about this. I'll link it below over on Gatecrasher. I'm not gonna go too much on why I didn't like it. I just did not, and to the point where I had to stop reading the book. It just was not healthy for me as a fan. Dan Waters is a writer I wanted to tackle Nightwing for a very long time, since it's Sword of Azrael book. And Nightwing number 119 is everything I wanted from a new Nightwing run, and it all starts with characterization, drama, and a compelling plot point. So what is Dan Waters doing with Nightwing this time around? Nightwing is dealing with a gang war, technically. All of the gangs in Blüdhaven were having a meeting, and Nightwing was intervening, trying to essentially, what I think he was trying to do was just scope the scenery, see what's going on, and then attack and stop them right in their tracks. And as he was doing that, the entire building blew up, and Nightwing has a problem. There is a big problem. There's a power vacuum in Blüdhaven right now. That's the long and short of this issue. Dick does go see Melinda. If you're unaware, Melinda Zuko is Dick's half-sister, essentially Tony Zuko's granddaughter. If I remember correctly, I tuned out of Tom Taylor's Nightwing run, but there is some backstory with the original killer of Dick Grayson's parents and Tony Zuko and Melinda Zuko, and the way their relationship is presented here is they are working together to help clean Blüdhaven. Melinda Zuko's not doing something that Nightwing would prefer, basically militarizing the Blüdhaven police department. And as we all know, Blüdhaven's police department is very corrupt. And Dick calls her out on that. Is like, why are you doing this? And this is the kind of drama that, like, for me, I was craving when Tom Taylor was writing Nightwing. There are actual consequences. There are real life situations going on that is just not going to be solved with a hand wave. Melinda has to do something to protect her city as mayor. Nightwing understands this, but also knows that what she's doing is wrong, and he has to go against her and figure out his own way to deal with this power vacuum. So what does he do? He ends up rounding up all of the loose gang members and telling each group that if anything happens, to let him know instead. It's done in a very tongue-in-cheek way where he went to all three and he's telling each one the same thing, but it's very much told in a way that, like, he's kind of exclusively working with that gang. But we know, of course, that he's not working with the gang. He's not necessarily like being their bodyguard. He's just like, he's tired of fighting every single gang tooth and nail. And it's just honestly, like, it's done very well. He's cold, but also still hopeful. He's not going about it the way like Batman would have, where he would have just hunted out and stopped every single gang. He's trying to bring peace to Blüdhaven instead. He's trying to bring peace to this power vacuum. He's trying to stop this from blowing up again. It feels genuinely like return to form for the character. I've missed this. It feels like his original characterization. I love when Dick Grayson is very hard-nosed, very much no nonsense too. You know, he can be quippy, he can be very joyful, he can joke a lot, but here it's really balanced. He does both of those. Another thing I really liked about this issue is Barbara's presence here. We don't really see her too much. Just a handful of panels, if that really. Her presence is felt so much, and it's something that I was really hoping for. Barbara and Dick's relationship is very much defined here. You can see that in their relationship, they're very flirtatious, and I really like that. I really wanted to see more of what their relationship entailed, how they work how they kind of talk to each other, how this was genuinely a relationship and not just, you know, two friends who are now together. It works very well. I really enjoy her presence. She also is not just, you know, this accessory. She very much is working with Dick Grayson to figure out this power vacuum and prevent something worse from happening. Done very well. She's written very well. I love the way Barbara is written in this. I will say one thing that I don't want to say hesitant about. You know, this is, from what I can assume, the series is going to run for a bit. The narrative is not the strongest. It's very much bare bones. It kind of feels like, it does feel like things are being set up. In a lot of sense, it does feel like a number 0 issue instead of like a number 1, even though this isn't, like, I put quotes up for number 1 because it's not really a number 1. But it does feel like a number 0 issue. Things are being set up. It feels like next issue will be a lot stronger. And I have faith in Dan Waters. I've loved Sword of Azrael, and his backups in Detective Comics with Ramby were excellent work. So I'm not really worried. I'm just more so just, you know, it may not knock your socks off if you read this, but it is really good. We do get a tease of this new villain. We don't really know too much about him. They are a circus-based villain. The way they narrate throughout the issue is very creepy. It's very eerie. I'm assuming they're a new villain, and I'm going to say it reminds me like Jigsaw, and I'm pretty sure that's where their inspiration was from, and honestly, it works. Nightwing doesn't really have a villain like that, a Joker-esque type of villain, and it's not necessarily Joker, it's not necessarily Jigsaw. And I love that it's kind of tied back to the fact that Dick Grayson was in the circus. Very well. I'm very much looking forward to what they do with this character. Very great idea. I love that it's incorporate the fact that he was in the circus. Brilliant idea. Yeah, this issue is really good. I almost don't have too much to say because it is a lot of setup. Not a lot happened though. That is maybe like one, I guess, ding I can put on it. Not too much happened. It's kind of just reestablishing Nightwing in this new era. And as for the All-In Initiative, it's great. I want to say that I am very much looking forward to the rest of this run, but it is, as far as narrative, as far as like the drive of this issue, it's a little weak. But what is done is very well. The setup is very interesting. It's pulling me in. It's pulling me in. If you're a Nightwing fan, you're gonna love this issue. Even if I think that if you are coming off of Tom Taylor's run and you actually like that run, I do think you're still going to like this. It's a very different direction. It's dark. It's a lot more dark. There's more detective elements in this series already. And the incorporation of Dick and Barbara kind of working together to figure out this mystery is very good. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I don't have too much to say. But yeah, drama's back. I'm in love with the way Dick Grayson is written in this issue. There's a part where he's talking to one of the thugs, and he's saying that, like, everyone says he's the nice one, and he is, but he's tired, and he will beat the brakes off people if he has to. I love that. Like, that is Nightwing to the core. You know, he will try to be nice. He'll try to go the easy route. He is good cop, but he can be bad cop, and I think he is bad cop in this issue. It's awesome. It's awesome. I am honestly, I'm just very happy that I can read a Nightwing issue and just be excited again. It's been a very long time, and it made me cynical of comics a little bit, just for a little short time. But now I am very much excited. So yeah, that's Nightwing number 119. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this issue, if you read it. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.